Mr. Jones, you've answered all my questions, and I'm ready to evaluate you. Would you like to sit down?
Not a chance. I know your games. If I sit down, you're gonna tell me I'm trans. So I'd prefer to keep standing.
Ah, this girl is good.
It's just silly, you know? What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today we're diving into trans memes from Traa! I've been really looking forward to getting back to this subreddit lately, and I had a window open to remind me, come back to trans memes. But I had like 30 other windows, and I had to close them all, and it was hard to find this one, but then I found it, so we're back. Before we get started today, do you know what people have been telling me in the comments lately? You're just telling people to comment on your videos to increase engagement so YouTube shows it to more people to get more comments than more people! So, on today's video, I challenge you not to comment. How about that? Right? Absolutely nothing! That'll show me. Sheesh. Also, subscribe or get ghosted. I don't make the rules. All right, let's get started.
Mom?
Yes?
It's my mom's voice.
What if I took the vitamins for men instead?
You would grow up be nice. Ha ha! No, wait, no!
Don't look at me yet, dude!
I'm still rendering. Me transitioning. Hey, what's it like being trans?
Well, I'm more environmentally friendly than cars and can go choo-choo.
Oh. Pulling the ultimate April Fool's prank at work as a somewhat stealth trans man by not wearing my binder and suddenly having boobs. Boobs. For one day and then never speaking of it again. That's really good. Transphobes! We can still tell you're really a man/woman. Not when I do this, you can't. What the fudge do I do? Sup, bro?
Yes, girl, yes!
Oh no. Where do I go if I just want to pee in silence? I don't want to be greeted. Get out of here. Stop making me talk to people. I just want to pee. If you're a trans guy and you loved Mulan as a kid, congratulations. Shang successfully made a man out of you. This makes me really happy, actually. Transfems these days can't cook. All they know is skirt go spinny, be cute, down with the patriarchy, eat pickle and cry. I like the last bit. Eat pickle and cry. Ways to explain dysphoria to others. Number 1, you know that feeling when you walk into the wrong classroom? Number 2, when you're washing the dishes and accidentally touch wet food. Ew, ew. Wet food? So that's a pretty good descriptor for dysphoria from my perspective then. Ew. Number 3, when someone makes fun of the way you laugh. Oh no, that one's way too real. That happens on every single video I upload. That even happened when I was growing up. Boo. Boo, dysphoria. Your friend won't delete that one picture of you. Number 5, someone drew on your face and it won't wash off. Number 6, being drunk while sad. Oh. Number 7, you get blamed for something you didn't do. Number 8, remembering embarrassing moments at night. Number 9, the no! Number 10, food poisoning. Oh, this is awful. This brought back terrible memories. Well, I guess I'd really recommend this method if you want other people to understand that feeling, because that sucks. That was awful. Ways to explain feeling terrible. More like ways to make people More like ways to make people feel terrible. This is what boys being boys should mean. Oh yeah!
This is the energy of like half the trans guys I meet.
Have you ever been to a climbing gym or a ninja gym? They're so much fun. All my best homies are raccoons. Snacks and hacks. Men try period cramp simulator. Trans men. Look what they need to do just to mimic a fraction of our power. Oh, that's pretty wholesome. My mom explaining that I am trans because my dead grandma possessed me. What? Moms be like, spooky grandma, no. Yeah, I don't get it either, fam. Select your gender. Oh, hello there. There they are, the 2 genders. Only a cis deals in absolutes. Cis people are the Sith. All of life and history aligned for that one joke. We're done, everyone. Go home. Sheesh.
Trans women on hormones do not have an advantage. That's just obviously dishonest of you.
Yes, they do. Science proves it. Read the link. Also, their exoskeleton is different. Heart rate and blood pressure, etc. Dishonesty is pretending that male biology is the same as women. Because men have exoskeleton. What? Endo. Okay, here's a fun way to remember it. Bionicles have exoskeletons. People have endoskeletons.
That means the spooky bone guy's on the inside.
Bugs. I could have said bugs. Bugs, crabs. The outside is the hard part. Okay? Sheesh. I'm a fan of biology. Doesn't know biology? Please. Straight people will say that LGBT education isn't age appropriate. But we'll ask toddlers if they have a girlfriend. Yeah, and then dress them in shirts like this or this. Awful. Straight people, are you okay?
Me talking to cis women like, we look exactly the same. Well, except for this, of course.
How to explain not having a Oh. Uh-oh. We all made sacrifices in the war. Oh, jeez. My partner got carried away during a mouthful aerobics. You know how they say not to run with scissors? Oh. Ah, it's gone! Okay, I know it has nothing to do with this video, but when I get really, really sad when I was younger, what I would do is I put on different speeches from people who were motivational speakers. One of them always stuck with me. It was an individual who was born without arms and legs, but was leading an incredibly healthy life. And they go around giving motivational speeches, talking about people and their problems. And he mentioned something he would do. When he'd go to a water park, he'd go down the slide, and when he got to the bottom, he'd go, where'd they go? All right. Hey, I'm just not like the other guys. Your mom got carried away during a mouthful aerobics. Sheesh. How to be supportive of your trans friend who just started tea.
Those muscles! So strong!
I also really like that the lads just got all the shopping bags in both hands. Truly something that all men do. I got mistaken for a masochist when I said I wanted my destroyed. I'm just trans. Me. Please obliterate my carrot and potatoes. Surgeon. Like, okay, but can you phrase it differently? Orky is a scary procedure. You have to have balls to go through it. New bottom surgery just dropped.
I'm here to protect this bathroom from evil, perverted trans women. Show me what's in your pants!
What the fuck?
Select your gender. Female, male, non-binary.
What are you, a cop?
Off. I prefer not to say. Or done.
I'm 24 years on T, but I'm trying to quit.
Testosterone will be blocked.
We were born ready.
And Merriam-Webster better get ready to add the other 12,000 other sexualities to the list too, then.
People keep, number one, saying they don't know what gender queer means.
Then,
Number two,
asking why we added it to the dictionary. Some people's intentional ignorance just astounds me. Oh, you want to talk about biological sex? Well, I had biological sex with your mom last night. That's right. I am once again asking you to shut the up. My Bernie Sanders was really going off the rails there.
Our most guarded secret is in the public eye!
They're on to us.
heat from fire is no longer a secret. Oh no!
Heat from fire, fire from heat. Urban Dictionary. A phrase that transgender people use in voice training in order to stabilize resonance. R1. After finding the correct one, the phrase is created by Z, aka Zed, from Trans Voice Lessons, and is popular in the trans voice training community, and widely known in the LGBTQ plus community in general. I had so many people commenting on a really old video being surprised that I knew what it meant. It's not my fault. You all taught me what it was. I didn't contribute to other people knowing. Or did I by making that video? I don't. Me working out how to fix my voice. And I knew exactly what I had to do. But in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. Heat from fire, fire from heat. Yeah, it's not my fault. Is it too late to start? Perception. Birth. Too old. Oh, too late now. Death. Reality, birth. Still good. Boof, death. Oh, now it's too late. Oh, me, putting on my coworker's glasses for fun. Coworker.
Oh my god, you look like a female teacher.
Me. Oh, oh. It's the eyebrows. My habit of using dude, man, bro in almost every sentence. Me. Transfem friend. Yeah, generally when you speak, you take other people into consideration. You take your audience for your words into consideration when you say things, and people who really don't want to do that are just telling you, I don't want to take anyone into consideration other than myself, and you inconveniencing me is more important than you being hurt because I'm the only person of importance here. How dare you assert that you are also important? Some people just suck. Narrator. Here you see two strangers performing a secret handshake. Man. Hey! Do you play Fallout New Vegas? Woman.
Yes, in my new stripy knee socks. Do you listen to Cave Town?
Yeah, while wearing my flannel shirts. Narrator. They are both transgender. Heat from fire.
Fire from heat. There are only two genders.
Men or fun? What? Me.
Damn, I really want tea.
Dad. Oh, of course. I'll fill the kettle. Me.
Tea indeed. That's what I meant. Yes, father. Yes.
In my headcanon, this dad's really supportive, but just couldn't help the dad joke. Boom! Make me into a woman!
Oh,
Shimmer. Nice rack. Thanks. It's a new model. That's real cute. How my parents see themselves after saying to my transphobic grandmother,
he is a girl.
Best parents. Yeah, he goes by she, her, grandma. Confused but trying, you know? Reminds me of that one post where a trans guy hadn't seen his terrible parents in years, and they demanded he show up to his sister's wedding wearing a dress or not show up at all. Unfortunately for them, he'd been transitioning during the years apart, and both he and his sister thought it'd be funnier not to tell them. So, the wedding included this muscular, hairy dude in a frilly pink dress with zero explanations. For some weird reasons, his parents were still mad that he'd followed their instructions to wear a dress. Sheesh. This is my kid. Dead name.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Masculine version of dead name. Nice to meet you too. Neither me nor my dad corrected her. That's really sweet. Mom, Dad, I'm trans.
Don't you dare!
Whoa! Hey, sport. Now I'm transparent.
Good luck.
Your top surgery was a success. Where's my wife? Who do you think took your boobs? Oh my god, babe, you look so good. Do I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend today?
Since you ate the last slice of a pizza last night, today you have an
enemy. Stop the goddamn presses! Elliot Page is playing a trans man. Netflix has changed his character to be trans and renamed him Victor Hargreaves. We get to see a trans character played by an award-winning trans man. Holy cow! I am really looking forward to the new season. Human One and I have been super stoked, and it has been so long!
People will find your bones and know you were me!
I will be cremated. Get wrecked. What the f is in Estonia, you weirdo I think it's that that makes you grow boobs. Me. No, not Estonia. Are you a boy or a girl? Rolls D20 and checks roll table. Number 1, yes. No, maybe. It's complicated. Whispers. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the word whispers. Is that a human thing? Are you a boy or a girl? Gets out flowcharts. 42. Bring a towel. I'm a proletariat. Gender is a lie. Invented by bathroom companies to sell more bathrooms. I have no gender, only rage. Only on prime numbered days. Pterodactyl noises. Finger guns. Hey. I am Groot. I'm a Jedi. I'm inserts Quidditch position. I'm a mess. I'm a train wreck, and train wrecks don't have gender, only pain. I transcend gender. Whoa, that D20 roll was pretty nice. Danny Fenton wears a shirt to the water park, accidentally uses the women's restroom. I would tell you to use the men's room, but I don't think you qualify. Chest occasionally bulges in his ghost suit. Is a trans boy. Reblog this makes cis people mad that I'm ruining their childhood.
I am Desiree. What is your wish?
None of your business, Candy Pants.
Surely there must be something.
Hey, get away! Stable clone of him was a younger girl named Danny. This series is literally about him keeping his identity a secret from his parents, believing that if they found out they'd stop loving him as their child and even kill him. Said identity is only known by his closest friends and others in the community. After his college-age sister accidentally walks in on him altering his appearance and thereby learns his identity, she becomes clumsily obsessed with protecting him and being an ally. Sam was able to disguise herself as him effortlessly. I went to pick up my hormones from the chemist today, and the guy was quite sweet and very well-intentioned, but clearly way out of his element. When I was leaving, I did the standard, "Thanks, have a nice night," and he responded with, "You too, enjoy your," very, very quietly, obviously realizing what he was saying was highly insane. Gender. And to be honest, I haven't stopped thinking about being a gender enjoyer since. Do you simply partake in gender, or are you a gender enjoyer? The way things actually don't work. As mentioned above, this system would be absolutely barbaric even if it functioned. Which it doesn't. From the bottom up, it's built on discrimination. Riddle me this. If a cis woman goes through menopause and wakes up thinking, ugh, my body feels bloated and awful. I feel mannish. I feel anxious and depressed all the time. She can go to her GP and her GP can prescribe her with hormone replacement therapy. If you wake up feeling very much the same and go to the same GP to request the same medicine, you can't get it because you're trans. Instead, you have to see a psychiatrist who will ask you a bunch of irrelevant things like your childhood or your adult fun time fantasies. And they will diagnose you with gender dysphoria if they're satisfied. Technically, dysphoria is no longer classified as a mental illness. However, since you have to be diagnosed with it by a psychiatrist to get treatment, it might as well be. If that cis woman wakes up feeling like crap because of menopause, is that dysphoria? If a bald man wants finasteride, a testosterone blocker to fight hair loss, is that dysphoria? If a girl gets teased for having hair on her upper lip and it makes her feel like a man so she decides to get it lasered off, is that dysphoria? There is no proper answer to these questions because dysphoria, at least in medico-legal context, just means that thing trans people have that makes them different and allows us to discriminate against them. Exactly my point. Cheers to you. You got it. Trans people are a new fad/trend. Newspapers in 1955. XGI becomes blonde beauty. Operations transform Bronx youth. MDs rule, she's 100% woman. XGI turned woman flying home for Yule. Aw, there was a trans man soldier during the US Civil War too. There were several women who disguised themselves as men in order to be able to fight in the war. After the war, most of them went back to being women. But there was this one guy who lived pretty much the rest of his life as a man and even got a soldier's pension from the government until he got outed later in life. Unfortunately, I can't remember his name right now, but I thought it was a cool trans fact. His name was Albert Cashier. He was also captured at one point as a POW but escaped by single-handedly overpowering a prison guard. Also, important clarification just in case, he was Union. There's also evidence that he identified as a man even in childhood. Some other historical figures if anyone's interested. Cecilia Dion, a trans woman French spy from circa the early 1700s who was also outed as trans after her autopsy. Wee Waa, a Zuni two-spirit who worked with anthropologists studying the Zuni. They're thought to be one of the first out-of-the-closet GNC people to meet a US president in an official setting, circa the late 1800s. And in terms of wider groups of trans people that have existed since pre-colonialism, two-spirits, Hijaras, and the Muxes. Well, that's... holy heck, I have new things to research. Very cool. Also, if anyone's interested, the woman in the picture is Christine Jorgensen. If I remember correctly, she was the first American woman to get bottom surgery while also being on estrogen, and the first widely known person to get any type of sex change surgery. She was a celebrity at the time, an actress and singer. She had to travel to Sweden for it since that's the only country where it was available at the time. She's a super interesting historical figure, and her service was during World War II, during which she fully realized that she was definitely a woman. What a gosh dang wholesome moment to stumble across on Reddit. Being trans doesn't make you less worthy of love and respect. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, I think that's a really good place to end today's video. I had such a fun time with all of you. Thank you so much for following along with this video and just hanging out in general and being nice to one another. That's really gosh darn cool. And also, subscribe or get ghosted. I don't make the rules. I don't know who's ghosting you. It's not me. I'm not ghosting you, but you're gonna get the ghost. We'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that outro. Bye. What are you doing still hanging out here? Secret outro. Boop. All right, get out of here.